From right field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Bryce Wilson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one fouled off. That's in there, and that's strike two. Wilson with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
The other way. Rojas throws on to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Jake Rogers.
Yeah, he just hasn't been much of a threat this year, hitting in the low 200s right now. And when you're going through this lineup, his struggles really seem to stand out. I know he's doing whatever he can to get back on track, and so we'll see if he can find his way in this one. Maybe show some good signs to us, get it going some way, somehow.
Colt Keith in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One out, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder, Riley Green.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. Green, 24 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Rojas makes the play, and it's out number 3. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here on the south side, and today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Rojas. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The wind of the pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close.
2 strikes.
Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Inside, and the count is 2-2. And that's down and away. Chop to the right side. Torkelson handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, it can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
Austin Slater stands in now and watches strike one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And now 1 and 2. That one missing inside. The 2-2. Got him looking. That's out number 2. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Two out, space is empty. And that's outside. 1 and 2 to count. Two down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Down in order go the White Sox. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Wilson back to work. Carpenter launched a homer in his most recent game. Left field. Benintendi ranging after it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Gleyber Torres up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
No score here in the second. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tauchman makes the play. Out number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Spencer
Two out,
Torkelson.
space is empty. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Next offering misses down and away. This one lifted in the air, left field. Benintendi is there. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Olsen with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And that misses. And that is ball 1. The delivery to Robert. Swings through that.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And foul ball. And that one hammered. Carpenter going back. Holy Toledo. So he blasts one out the other way. It's his 8th home run of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. And there's a ball. That missed inside, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Andrew Vaughn now collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fair ball. Benintendi makes the turn at second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Montgomery.
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. Just missed.
1-0.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 2 and the Tigers nothing. Here on the south side, now it's going to be Parker Meadows. That one ripped. Tachman flying after this one. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now around second, going for third. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Foul ball there. That one missed.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Just off the outside part of the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three-two. Yeah, there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One down. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
Ball 1, no
to
strike.
Second, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
A little bit high, maybe. 2-1. Just missed. Two outs. That one drilled left field. Back there. That one is gone. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the lineup, Zach McKinstry now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
0-2.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So a man at first. Now here is Colt Keith. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here.
Catcher, Matt Thaiss.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. In the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Made quick work of him right there, Singy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Yeah, the batter now, Josh Rojas. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Austin Slater.
2 down, base is empty. Austin Slater stands in. Struck out looking his first time. Hit in the air, center field, Meadows. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
Check it out. Hey, yo, come back the bass, the freak lines, the blast jazz tunes, it's the rush, don't switch the group. From into any state, I shake shit up, I'm in and place, yo, don't never step to this or catch on like the rest. 102.
Back at right field, leading off, Colt
Second
Keith.
baseman, Colt Keith.
Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just missing there. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three and two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Thice makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow!
He did a great job of going back right away, had a perfect angle at the end. Leaping catch robs the home run. They're fired up in the dugout the way he ended this inning.
Back here on the south side. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And another ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And there's the strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Tauchman on at first, nobody out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Ibanez. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball one. In the dirt, blocked.
We got a full count.
In the air, right field. Carpenter has this one sized up. And there are two down.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. You two. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brant Herter getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Hannafy, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 outs.
Ball 2.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count's even at 2.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
You don't really want war. He can handle this. You ain't built for that like Jeep Wranglers. If he ain't square, he's rectangular. The second coming of the Lord, he has returned. I am the God.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Gleyber Torres. Wilson back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer
Torkelson. Up now for the Tigers. Fly to left his first time. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back there. Going, gone. And they close the gap. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. That one lifted to left. Benintendi is there. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Walked his first time. And a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one cutting but missing down low. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, and that's just foul. Struck him out swinging. Snuck the fastball by him. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brant Herter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lenny and Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Carpenter pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Matt Thaiss. 0 for 1 so far. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And up next for Chicago, Josh Rojas. 0 for 2 in this one. Went with the sweeper, inside, but it misses. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So up next, Andy Ibanez. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Justin Anderson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Boozer also throwing. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tachman. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Fouled off. He was late.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
The shortstop takes a ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tachman makes the grab for the second out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's to third. In time to Vaughn. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Austin Slater.
That one inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball one. Slater with some impressive production lately. And that's in there at the knees.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Ground ball right side to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Tachman.
So digging in, Mike Tachman. He is struck out and he is walked.
on which we roll. Oh, always we know.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Slings to first. Tuckman is gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now here's
Jr.
big center fielder Luis Robert. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And there's a foul ball. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. And downstairs. And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's filled up.
Full count, 3-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the White Sox. But they still lead this one 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
White
back.
Sox.
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
71.
Cam Boozer.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off with the Tigers.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Boozer, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that is out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. He goes down looking. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hit softly on the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Outside, 2-2. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Popped up. Vaughn in position. And that'll do it. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 4-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brennan Hanafy.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Brennan Hanafy.
Benintendi to start it.
For the White Sox, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
And there's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyler Holton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Baseman Andrew Vaughn.
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And there's a ball. There's a swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Two outs, base is empty. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Lenny and Sosa getting ready to hit. Slider misses outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. His 7th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Matt Thaiss. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Carpenter squeezes it, and that ends the inning. But the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 6-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 64.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. And takes low for ball 1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jared Schuster, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Gilbert also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Bounced out to short. Montgomery tosses to first, and they get Torkelson for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows, the next to hit, 1 for 2. That one outside. 1-0. The White Sox leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gone! He doinks it off the foul pole. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And here is Jake Rogers. The 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And delivers outside.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Andy Ibanez. Misses inside. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Detroit making up ground with this homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Josh Rojas. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball that's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first, Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch just misses. Rojas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And it's fouled away. Upstairs.
Ball, that's too high.
And that's outside. Swing and a ground ball. Here's Keith for 1. And it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2-2 to count.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. On the ground to short, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. Luis Robert now. That's outside.
Outside.
Ball 1. Two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. And that's in the dirt. The count now 2-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So 1 hit is all they get through 8 full. It's the White Sox 6 and the Tigers 3. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Penn Murphy.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So back to the top of the order. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Back foot slider struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. This to third. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw won't get there in time, and he reaches safely.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder Riley Green.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Keith stands at first with 1 out. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Pop up here, third base side. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Harry Carpenter.
So, last chance for the Tigers. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The Tigers down to their final strike. And the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two outs. Got it! And that's the ball game.
But when you have a losing streak this long, not just your fans are aware of it, the entire city and everyone around the league as well. To snap this thing and get back in the win column, a huge relief for them to start in the winning ways that they had before and perhaps extend a double-digit winning streak.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Chambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Wellington black and mineral sentence, and I was apprentice and under a villain. Fistful of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get this new grilling and income call from